you want to watch me go from here to here, then stay tuned. So this is for one of my most popular looks. If you see on my Instagram or my Snapchat, I'm always doing some type of curly look, and it's been asked on how I do it. So starting off on freshly brushed hair, we're going to be sectioning our hair into pieces. And depending on how big you want your sections is about how big or full you want your curls. The smaller the sections, the smaller the curls. Or waves. I am doing this on a sew-in. So some of my hair out is in the front, and then some of it is sewn in. You can do this on natural hair or a sew-in or a wig, really, if you want to. So we section them up and put the rest of the hair back. My favorite little clip there. Use that for everything. So we just spritz some water on it to get it wet. Just damp enough, not like soaking wet. Just enough for it to take form on whatever pattern I want to put it in. And so we're flat twisting it down. Straight down the sides. And we are twisting the rest of the hair straight down. And then all the way to the end. Yeah, some long ass hair I have in. So this time I'm going to go a little bit slower. We're sectioning the top piece into two parts. And we're grabbing from the front edge and then wrapping it backwards because we want the twist of the curls to go away from my face. And every time we go down, we grab more hair. It's kind of hard to see because I have like jet black hair. And then just wrap twisting it all the way down. And there you can see the way it ropes from the twist. I don't even remember what I was listening to. So now we've gotten to these last two little rosebuds. It's kind of hard to see on black hair. Okay, and so now we're just gonna like kind of tighten the twist a little bit. Make your way down so we can start doing a bantu knot, or the rosebuds as I like to call them. Just showing you how tight it is. All the way down to the end. And then you want to start cooling it up and wrapping it around to do the bantu knot. Now, if you haven't done a bantu knot before or seen it done on, like, I guess, thicker pieces of hair, I'm going to slow it down a little bit for you. Right, so we're tightening the twist. So it kind of coils and bounces up. It makes it easier to coil around because it's so tight that it's going to automatically curl. You can do a little lazy method by wrapping it around your finger as well. And then you start making the base, which is, see, it does a little cool thing where it automatically curls. And then you just wrap it around, tighten it again. Wrap it around again, and you want to wrap it around underneath. And see, it starts to make the bantu knot on the little cool bun, mini buns, whatever they're called. You just want to keep wrapping it around until all of your hair is tucked in underneath and wrapped around the little bun that you made. Make sure you tuck those ends in. You don't want them to be straight. So there you go, all of them are in. All of my twists and my little buds or bantu knots at the end are there. And so now after that, I'm just gonna spritz it with water just to wet it down a little bit more because you know it might have dried a little bit. And then on top of that, I am going to use some hairspray. That was like the only hairspray I had available for me, so it's got to be is what it was. Now I'm going to do a little edge control by Eben or Eben. I still don't know how to say that correctly. It's like extreme firm hold. I like it. It smells really good. But I'm still like testing it out on how well it really holds because my hair is unruly. Now I don't do any extra edge work, really. You know how people are. They do all the swoops and all that jazz. I don't really do that. I just kind of brush it back a little bit to where it lays down and it's fine. I did it on both sides. And smooth it out with my fingers. Make sure I don't unravel the rosebud by accident. Get those edges by the ears. Smooth them out. And we're ready for the scarf. There's my handy dandy rose scarf, well, floral scarf. How fitting for these little rosebud looks. I made a joke that I should actually wear my hair out like that, the little twist in the rosebuds. I don't know, probably look like a little old lady. Maybe one day, we'll see. I'll figure out a style for it. So we're just gonna wrap it around underneath the back, to cover the buds to make sure they stay in place. And then we're going to wrap it back around the edges so we can hold the edges in place as well. And then tie it in the back. And I'm double knotting it so it doesn't move because I'm kind of a wild sleeper when it comes to my head. You see, it's just showing you that how it's covering the back of my head. And it's time for the bonnet. There you go. Now I'm finna go eat my ice cream and watch some Sabrina, and I'll be back in the morning. Alright, it's morning time. We're taking the scarf off. Edges are still laid. Both buds kind of loosened up just a little bit, but it's okay. We'll fix that. It'll be fine. I'm just gonna uncoil them. I probably don't recommend doing it how I did it. Just maybe a little more gentle. Also, a note is at this step, if you are doing this on natural hair, you might want to put a little oil in your hands first before you start taking it down because you'll be causing some friction there, just running your dry hands through the hair. Now, just take all of them down. Make sure we get all of them unraveled and then just kind of start to take them loose. Starting from the bottom and working your way up to the top, just untwisting them. Try not to comb it or figure comb it just yet. Just kind of separate it because you want to keep its curls, especially in case you encounter some spots that are still a little wet. Like if you did this after washing your hair. You kind of not. So frustrating. There you go. I left the two in the front still twisted, just showing you the back how it's waved up right there. Because I was thinking about creating a style, doing something like that, but I just wasn't feeling it that day. I could have left it like that and it would have been fine, but just wasn't feeling it that day. Nope. Wasn't doing it. So we took one down. Slowly. Slowly unraveling it. And there you have it. I think we found a look that we like and that we actually want to keep. So there you go. It's the finished look from the back. I don't mind that it's not uniform curls and waves. It's all fine with me. And I am out the door and ready to go.